Hey guys, am I good?
You're
All
good.
right, welcome back to Mimi's Football live stream. How are you?
I am excited. Football is back. It's
hmm
the longest 24 hours of my life, I think.
Yeah, me too. It was weird yesterday not having any games. I didn't know what to do with myself, but we're here. We're back. So
We are back. What is it? 9 days left of World Cup.
mhm.
9 days left of Minutes Football. Today, by the way, before we kick off with the stream, uh, fantasy football for Minutes Football is you have what, like 2 hours
Yeah,
to update your lineups if you are playing in the knockout stage. So remember that the match days for this round, it aggregates the round of 16 scores plus the quarterfinal scores, and you have the ability to make a substitution between those two games, and that closes before the match kicks off today. So you have about an hour or two left, I think. I'm having an issue pulling it up. But you can make a substitution and remove one of your players from the lineup and add a different one. And that way you can, hopefully try to win the 5,000 ape that we have as first prize. And if you are playing with a legend, a Meebits legend, or football legend really, in your lineup, you can also win a Meebit on top of the 5,000 ape. And that 5,000 ape went up like 25% from last week to this week. So looking good. We'll take a look at the leaderboard and the brackets later on in the show. But I did want to make sure that, we give people the opportunity to remind themselves that they're making substitution. And we can now kick off for the show.
awesome. Yeah, sounds great. Make sure to do that, but also make sure to watch the game today. I'm excited.
Yes. So actually,
It's a rematch.
it is a rematch. But before we kick off with that, I have a funny fact for you. So according to X, and I haven't been able to verify this myself, but it's on the internet, so it must be true, right? Everything that it's on the internet is true. The round of 16, the team that won was the one that has the most sheep per square kilometer in their country. So if you have more sheep,
What an interesting stat.
like the highest density or the higher density of sheep in your country means you were favorite to win your round of 16 matches. Again, obviously it will take some work to validate this, but
what an interesting stat.
given that I know you like those weird facts and stats, I saw this one online and I figure I'll bring it to the show. I guess if New Zealand had qualified for the round of 16, maybe they would have won, because they're definitely at the very top of that list. This is
maybe the sheep will carry on into the quarterfinals.
Maybe. In which case, let's see, who will the sheep predict? So we have France. The sheep per square kilometer meter, I would say, would call for Morocco beating France today, England beating Norway, Spain beating Belgium, and Switzerland beating Argentina. So I don't know that the sheep density predictor is going to hold up, but it did for the round of 16.
I hope it does.
I hope it does.
And that leads us into our first game.
Yeah, which is the Battle of Paris, people are calling it.
Which I didn't know what that meant until about 10 minutes ago, but it's okay.
Yeah, well, there's obviously a lot of Moroccan immigration in Paris, and people in Paris are known to celebrate quite aggressively.
Yeah.
Kind of like what we saw in Mexico, but maybe a little bit even more aggressively. There's been a lot of rioting with celebrations. When PSG won the Champions League, there was some burning of cars and stuff like that. So
kind of like the Knicks game when people were burning down buses.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about that. Yeah, it was really funny waking up the next morning and I live by Hudson Yards, and that's kind of like where they were driving from Times Square. All the buses that were smashed in. I also have no idea who left school buses in Times Square.
No, I don't either. But also, where else are they gonna go? There's schools around there,
But I don't know. I have never seen school buses there.
Yeah. Maybe it was planned.
Maybe it was planned. I don't know. Maybe it was like those bricks that they live by protest, just hoping that shit, catches on fire.
Yeah.
But that is the Battle of Paris, and it is a rematch of last time around.
Yes, where France beat Morocco 2-0 in 2022 in Qatar. So it's a big redemption match for Morocco. Obviously, that was in the semifinal. So one game past this one, and Morocco would have made it to the final had they won, which is crazy to think because people don't really talk about Morocco, but like they're very good. We talked about it on the thing. They're number 6 in the world, I believe.
Yep.
So there's a lot of motivation for revenge, and I want Morocco to win. I think that it would be awesome. It'd be redemption. It would break my bracket, but it's fine because I think that Morocco today deserves this redemption over France.
Interesting. I mean, they've played really well. Again, that's not a team that has brought support outside of its country, but it is the best African team out there. Like you said, top 10 in the world. I think, well, first of all, I'm cheering for France. I'm wearing my Snouts visitor jersey that's inspired on the French away jersey. So I'm cheering for France. I think Morocco's going to have a hard time keeping up with the French power up front.
Yeah.
France is the highest scoring team in the tournament, along with Argentina.
But I think that Morocco's offensive line will do really well against France's defense and goalkeeping. But I think that France, like, unfortunately, at the end of the day, it's about who scores more. So, like you said, France's forwards, their midfield, just everything connected up in the front is so good that it'll be hard for Morocco to win, but I think that if they're able to shut France out, they have a chance because I know they can score.
From your experience, if you were Morocco's coach, how would you set up the strategy for the game?
I think that I would just keep the same formation they've been playing in.
Would you be more attacking early on? Would you be like, wait and see? Would you be trying to go for the counter attack?
I think they'd hold like a mid block. So like they wouldn't sit low and they wouldn't just defend the whole time and they wouldn't go up and like take risks. I think they're gonna genuinely just try to play connected soccer and build off of opportunities that way. I don't think they're gonna do anything that's like we're gonna only high press or we're gonna only sit back. Like they're gonna do like a mid press and then like make sure they have put bodies behind and they're defending Mbappe and all these forwards for France.
I see. Yeah, I don't know how I would like position my team to play France. I think coming out of the gates, like swinging, just opens you up in the back for France to score quickly on you, and then you're
already down, and it's hard to get back up once you're down.
But if you play too defensively, then you might just never really get the momentum. I agree with you. I think like a balanced gameplay. It's tough because Morocco's good, but France is better.
Yeah.
Like at the end of the day, France is so much better, and like that.
They're better than everyone right now.
Crop of forwards is because for France, you take out Mbappe, you still have a very dangerous team. For Argentina, for example, you take out Messi, and things don't look the same.
They don't look the same, but they're still dangerous. But I think, like you're saying, France is so good. Like they have so much depth. They
have a team. Like Norway, you take out Haaland, who's scoring. Nobody knows the rest of the names.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think it'll be a close match. I think it'll be high scoring.
Yeah.
I think it'll be really high scoring, which would be exciting. I hope so, because it's just better.
It's more fun to watch that way.
It's more fun to watch that way for sure. And obviously Mbappe, now that we're talking about him, he is leading and I'm going to switch here to the Golden Boot winner. And again, this goes to the highest scoring forward. And I don't know why the flags are fitting off, but you guys know where all of these players play. But this is the Mute Football Markets powered by Polymarket. Mbappe and Messi pretty much tied.
Looking at the flags with the names is tripping me out.
Just don't look at them. Here, I'm gonna zoom in. I can't zoom in. Oh, yeah, there we go. Anyways, 40% for each, and then Haaland at distant third place with 10%. Harry 7%, and then it just really drops off with Dembele or Yassar and Mbappe and Messi. It's pretty much, again, that the market is telling you they're expecting a France-Argentina final, and they're expecting both Mbappe and Messi to continue scoring until the final.
Yeah.
Which is funny, right? Because you would expect Harry Kane to score more than Haaland because you're expecting England to beat Norway. But if you had to pick, by the way, I wouldn't put money on either at this level because it's just almost like a coin flip.
Yeah.
It's really hard to know what's going to happen. But if you had to pick,
Mhm.
who would you pick here? Mbappe or Messi?
Mbappe.
Mbappe.
Because I think that Morocco is weaker defensively. Not weaker, but like they're not gonna be like the best defensively. So Mbappe can score there, and then I think that getting into the semis, it would be would they play in the semis?
If France wins,
It'd be the winner of
here, let me look it up real quick. We have our bracket in Mibets Football.
the winner of Spain and Belgium, I believe, right?
Yeah, so France beats Morocco, they go versus Spain and Belgium. The winner of Norway, England plays Argentina, Switzerland.
Okay. So it could be either or, but I honestly think Mbappe because he's just been really consistent. I think Messi's been in his head a bit. Obviously, he's missed the PKs and like not in his head, but I think he's either doing really, really well or he's kind of not doing much, like in terms of scoring. But Mbappe's been pretty consistent, and I think that he's like a very composed player that doesn't seem to have any frazzle when he plays.
Yeah, I would put Mbappe too, mostly because Switzerland, I think, will play better defensively
Yeah.
than Morocco would. And then the semi we expect to be like very similar. And I do expect France to win the final versus Argentina if that's the final. So I'll expect Mbappe to be +1 goals over Messi.
It would just be crazy if that's the final because I feel like Argentina's had so many close games. I'm like, they really pulled it off.
Well, the market is expecting that to be the final. Ooh. Let's see. Let's look at the World Cup winner here in the Mibets Football prediction market overlay. We have France with 32%, which has been pretty steady over the last month. Then Argentina with 20%. Argentina was like a 10% to begin the World Cup, so this is good for them. Spain, 20%. I think that's one that outperformed, in my opinion. England at 16%. And then obviously Norway with an outside shot at 6%. I mean,
Norway would be crazy if they won.
It would be crazy to make the final.
They could win. I mean, they made it this far.
It's again, I feel like you need a full team. And I don't think Norway has it.
Yeah.
They have a good goalie. They have obviously Haaland, but you need like a really good team. And you know, they've had, I mean, obviously knocking Brazil out is a big deal, but Brazil hasn't been the best over the last 16 years. So it's not like it was like a shocker.
Yeah.
Either. Like
from the beginning, Brazil kind of did seem a little rocky.
Yeah. So France and Argentina, the front runners, I think. Yeah, I mean, it's funny, right? Because if you think they both win, if they make it to the final, if you buy them both here for 52%, you almost double your money.
Yeah.
Regardless. So if you think France and Argentina make the final, then you can just double your money because one of them will win. Let's see, what other markets are there available? Which continent will win the World Cup? So again, Europe versus South America. South America being represented by Argentina only. Here, the market for the nation to reach the final. And we'll do 1 week here. So France at 50% and Argentina at 40%.
Dang, they're really competing for all these.
So
Spain's like, hey, I'm over here too.
England and Spain. So these are very interesting markets, I think.
Yeah.
The only thing that was surprising, I think, with Morocco making the final.
Morocco-Norway final would be crazy.
The ratings would just fall off a cliff.
It would, but like I think it would be a good game. It'd be fun to watch.
That's like I don't know what, like Oklahoma City Thunder versus like Sixers NBA final. Like nobody would watch that. We need a France-Argentina rematch. I mean, it's a perfect story.
Yeah, it is.
You know, the Cinderellas are out for the most part, except for Norway. Yeah, I would love a France-Argentina final with France winning. Sorry, Diego, I know you're going to jump on me. I don't think he's there today. Marshmallows 2 says, France will win. I want France.
Okay, fair.
D'accord. Je suis d'accord.
Yeah.
I think France will win. If you think differently, tell us. Do we have anybody that actually believes Norway has a shot? Like,
I low-key believe it.
but you have to pick one out
No.
of this.
Well, then no. But,
8.
like, if you gave me 3, I'd pick it as third.
Who will be first to France and Argentina?
Yeah. But, like, who I want to win, I would say England and then Norway.
Okay.
And then Morocco.
And like, can I guess why you would want England to win?
No, not even because of that. I just like them. I like my coaches are from there. I like English people. They're funny. Like, I think it'd be fun.
Yeah. So it's not Jude.
Mm-mm.
No.
No.
You wouldn't be happy for Jude?
No, I would, but like I'm not. That's not the reason.
I think you're biased because of Jude and your coaches. Anyways, yeah. So those are the markets that are available out there. I think, super. Marshmallow says his dad is looking for Norway to win.
Okay, love that.
Nice, very, very nice. So again, guys, it is today we kick off the quarterfinals.
Yes.
And then we have another match tomorrow, and then 2 on Saturday.
Yeah. So it'll be a good weekend. Matches every day. Gosh, my voice.
Too much streaming.
Yeah.
Way too much streaming.
And then we'll see the semifinals.
All right. So give me your score prediction for today's game.
2-1 France.
2-1 France.
Yeah.
Is that one scored by Hakimi?
Yeah. No, it's scored by our friend we made, actually. I forget his name. He scored both goals last time.
Morocco?
Yeah.
I don't remember the name.
Number 9, I think. But yeah, he...
Oh, the Miami friend?
No, we met him. Morocco.
Oh.
Yeah, like 2 weeks ago. They were in New York. But yeah, he scored 2 goals last time. And I think he'll score again. Like, he's a goal scorer, but he's also a center back.
Yes, which is wild, right? Where's number 2? And he's like their star.
But like, it could be either or. I don't know. I think that Morocco has a bunch of like underlying weapons that not everyone really talks about.
It's going to be a great match. I would say, like, if you have tuned out of the World Cup because all the favorites are out, obviously Argentina, France, and Spain are still in there, but they're still going to. This is really where the World Cup stands out. I think the first group stage, all that stuff, it's like really fun for like watching a bunch of different teams and the fan bases.
There's so many games happening.
But now it's like really where like really good football is going to get played. And I think if you've developed a taste for it, you will really enjoy what you see in this.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Because the group stage is fun and all, but it's fast paced. There's a lot of games. They're less exciting because all the big teams don't play each other. But now that all the big teams are back and they're playing each other, like, yeah, sure, Portugal, Brazil are out, but like they were never the big named teams to begin with, in my opinion.
Yeah. No, I agree with you. I agree with you. Here, I'm trying to what am I doing over here? All right. We have a couple of things we wanted to discuss today.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, by the way, if anybody has a Meebit or a Meebit's football collectible and lives in Chicago or will be in Chicago for the card show, the sports card show, at the end of this month, I will be there with our good friend Spinotron and some of the other folks of the Panini Blockchain collecting crew, and I would love to host you guys for brunch or dinner. So Amoebit's brunch, Amoebit's dinner, and please reach out either the Discord or the X group chat because I would love to go out there and buy you guys some dinners and a drink. So now that we got that out of the way, we've been discussing the uniforms.
Yes.
All the different uniforms at the World Cup. And I know you wanted to chat about some today. So which one's the first one so I can pull it up? Haiti. Which
they're obviously out, but they have a really cool uniform and jersey. I think that they're obviously a team that didn't really do well in the World Cup group stage, but that doesn't mean that their uniform wasn't cool. But yeah, a lot went into it. So the original kit is featured artwork from the 1800s. It's the 1803 Haitian War of Independence, but FIFA required the design to be removed because it was considered too political. But
so was it this one?
Yeah.
Oh, so they wanted to wear this, and FIFA said no.
No,
it's too political.
But so they didn't necessarily wear it, but like They wore the jersey just without the design. But I think that the fact that they even like designed it to be that way was really cool, and I kind of wish that they were able to wear it because it's part of their country, you know, and it's part of their
Yeah.
history. And I think that their jersey's simple-ish, but the design adds a lot to it, and not only a lot in terms of like aesthetics, but a lot in terms of like meaning.
So which one did they end up wearing? I want to see a picture from the World Cup. So this is the original design. Interesting. Let me see. Let me look it up. 26 World Cup. Okay, here's a picture. They beat Costa Rica. Here we go.
Like, I'm pretty sure this is the jersey they've been wearing in friendlies and in other games, and like they designed it for the World Cup too, but they've had this design before.
Interesting.
Because yeah.
Huh. Who did they play this year? Remember Haiti played there's no recent pictures. I'm trying to find like a picture from a game.
Yeah, I know. I was looking earlier. I couldn't find any. I have a hard time looking up uniforms, though. I feel like you look up Netherlands World Cup and it's like shows just like the Nike ads.
That's insane that they would say it's too political, whereas like, you know, the US uniform is the Stars and Stripes, which is like the flag.
Yeah, but a flag is not political.
Well, this is just a flag.
But I think it's because it's the original artwork of the. I'm not saying it is. I wish they would have kept it. I'm just saying, like, I think the US is different.
FIFA sucks. Like I get if it was like a political party like logo.
Yeah.
But if they're an independent country.
And like if you didn't explain it, like if I didn't read about it and learn about it, I would have never known what it meant, you know, or probably noticed because during the game I'm not looking like the detail of the jersey unless it's like super out there, you know.
This is insane. I what the heck, FIFA? Like, what are we doing here, brother? Like, what are we doing? I'm looking for pictures of. Okay, so here's a picture of. Oh, here's a picture from the game versus Morocco. So you're right. Notice how the area here is missing.
Yeah.
The design that was original.
Yeah. So they still sell.
They gave President Trump an award, a Peace Prize.
They wanted to sell this jersey. I think they still do. I think they can still buy it. I just think this is not what they were like.
You can buy it. This is where I'm getting it from. Saeta, which is the company that makes them. It's $120 if you want to buy the Haiti jersey. It's delivering 1 to 3 business days.
Pretty fast. But yeah, so
I had never heard of this brand. Oh, it's a Colombian brand. Huh. Interesting.
I really just love like the uniforms of the teams that don't have like the Nike or Adidas. I think that they're really unique and also meaningful in the way that they're not like the flashy jersey uniform. Like it's not a performative thing. It's more just like this is our uniform and like we're proud of it. And I like that a lot.
All right, what's the next one so I can pull it up here?
Brazil.
The yellow one?
It's the Navy away kit.
Oh, Brazil. The Joga, what's it called? What do they call it? Joga Maestro? Whatever? Was it Joga?
I don't know.
Joga Siniestro was what they called it. Brazil. Ooh. I found the Jordan collection, but not the. Here we go. It's obviously sold out. But pulling it up here so you guys can see it. All right.
Yeah, so this away kit, it's colors from the Amazon Poison Dart Frog, which obviously they have in Brazil, but it represents danger and like the flair of the Brazil style of play, which is interesting because
they didn't play well.
Yeah, but also I don't know. I just wouldn't like looking at it. I really wouldn't think that, but that's the truth, and that's why they designed it this way. And like Brazil, I will say like they didn't have the best World Cup, but also like they do play that way. They're sporadic. Vinny's a great player. Like they have these crazy moments, and they're dangerous in the way that they play. And at the end of the day, that's why they ended up losing to Norway because of their danger up front. Like they wanted to score goals, they wanted to send players high. And I think that represents the Dart Frog and what this whole meaning behind the jersey is.
Oh shit! So here's the Dart Frog. Blue Poison Dart Frog.
Yeah.
So this is what inspired the Brazil away jersey.
Hmm.
That was very controversial when they launched it because of the Jordan brand. And they're like, why the hell do we have like a US icon, an American icon?
Yeah.
Us Latinos were very nationalist. They're not racist ways, just like, we really love our countries and our symbols. So it was there's a lot of controversy locally about the Jordan brand. But I do like this, that the jersey was inspired
I think it's so cool.
by the frog. Interesting. Okay,
Yeah.
that's a very good find. I
But
like
this
that.
is one of my favorite jerseys in the World Cup, I would say.
Really?
Yeah. I think it's clean and it's like has the depth or like the black, but also the blue and the little yellow designs. I think it looks really good.
It's not red though.
It's not red, but red is not my favorite necessarily. I just liked those that day. You know?
Okay. So again, guys, this Brazil away jersey was inspired by the blue poison dart frog, which looks like this. And that is so freaking cool. Man, I love
Yeah.
national jerseys.
Yeah.
I love national jerseys.
Me too. I think it's so cool. And like the fact that it's based off an animal or a frog is crazy.
Yeah. All right. What's the next one?
Next one is Iran.
Ooh, talk about politics. World Cup jersey. All right, I got it.
So on the jersey, once you pull it up, you can see that there's a
okay.
cheetah.
Where is who made it? Is it Puma? No.
Yeah. Puma or Nike?
I'm trying to find it. Sorry, guys. We should have pulled this before. Okay. Oh, shit. There's an animal. You're right.
Yeah, so the cheetah on the jersey is an Asiatic cheetah, and it's endangered, and it's one of the world's rarest, like, big cats of animals. And basically, the reason they put it on the jersey was because they want to raise awareness for the endangerment of this animal. So obviously, it looks like a regular cheetah, and
I didn't see it during the World Cup.
Yeah.
I didn't notice it at all.
Yeah. Well, it's pretty faint. Like, it's not in the colors of Iran, so you don't really see it if their players are moving and if it's not like totally zoomed in on the players' jerseys. But I think it looks really cool, and I think that the way like the size of it is good because it's just like there, but it's not taking over the entire jersey.
Here, let me see. So this is a picture of, like them in the game, and you can't really see it.
You can't see it, but like also you're raising awareness for it, so it's kind of like a sponsorship. You don't want it to take over.
Oh, there
the
it
whole
is.
Jersey.
There
Yeah.
it is. There it is, the cheetah. It's a lot of animal themes today.
Yeah, lots of animal themes. But I like this one a lot. I think it's cool, and you don't really see federations and countries and stuff kind of talk about like endangerment of animals, especially in like other countries. So I think it's really cool that they did that.
Nice. Do we have one more today?
Morocco.
Morocco.
In terms of today's game, which is
Ooh.
exciting.
Morocco World Cup jersey. All right, pulling it up here. Cool. And this one is by Puma.
Yes, it's the iconic red and green home kit.
The iconic.
But honestly, all the jerseys kind of fit under this. They don't have a specific.
Oh, it's sold out.
They don't have a specific meaning behind the kits. It's just more about the national identity as a whole. And once you pull it up, I can talk about it.
Is it Puma or is it Adidas?
Puma.
Oh, because Adidas has one too. That's just a shirt. Okay, let me pull it up because it's sold out and the Puma site doesn't have it anymore.
Yeah, I can talk about it. So it's basically designed because of the nation's heritage, which most uniforms in the World Cup are in a sense, but this one has like the red and green home kit and then the white away kit. But they celebrate the nation's heritage by having the traditional Islamic craftsmanship on like the little edges of the sleeves you can see, and then also like in the side of the logo. But yeah,
I had not noticed the button on the
Yeah.
jersey when you saw it during the World Cup. I love the collar.
yeah, I feel like it's an elevated jersey because a lot of them are really cool and whatever, but they don't have like the little collar or the button or the like designs on here, and then down the side on the side of the jersey there's also like that pattern. And I think that it kind of just adds a lot of uniqueness to their uniform. I think when I see their uniform, you know it's Morocco, and when you see other countries away kits or other countries red uniforms, you kind of have to look and see, oh, what country is that, you know?
Right.
So it's just, I think it brings a lot of uniqueness to Morocco's uniform without doing too much.
That's pretty cool. That's really, really cool. Here's the sleeves that you were talking about earlier.
Yeah.
Design and stuff. Amazing.
Yeah. So
Amazing.
it's
I
Islamic
feel
design.
like Puma doesn't get enough credit this World Cup for how
Yeah.
thoughtful and detailed their uniforms were.
Yeah. I think that it's mostly attention obviously goes to Adidas. They have Argentina and also Nike, but Nike, I will say, is not as unique.
I have some that I want to discuss maybe tomorrow.
Yeah.
Nike uniforms that I really like because they had meaning in a different way.
Okay.
Like the Netherlands, for example.
Yeah.
Like that uniform, like you really had to peel back the layers.
And there's a lot of uniforms that way, that we'll get to over these days. But yeah, I think it's really cool because when people are watching, when I watch other sports, like I'm not looking at the uniforms. I'm not like, oh, what does this mean? But like in the World Cup, it means so much more than people just kind of look and like, oh, cool, that's a blue jersey. No, there's so much more behind it. And I think if people were educated on it, they might respect it more.
I agree. I very much agree. And I think that, yeah, we should spend time. We should maybe go through all of them because we're going to have a lot of time those days that there's not games and we're going to be like soccer withdrawal. One thing I had for you, a statistic that came out yesterday, we were talking about it before the stream, Mexico versus England.
Yeah.
Most watched soccer game in the history of the U.S.
Yes.
North of 44 million people watched that game, which beat the U.S.-Belgium game. And it also beat every college football, NBA, Major League Baseball, and NHL game in history.
Yeah. That's wild.
Obviously, NFL has all the records. Super Bowl.
The thing I don't get is like this is a World Cup. I think the World Cup final is going to bypass the Super Bowl.
In the U.S., I don't think so.
Worldwide.
Oh no, worldwide it always
in the U.S.
No, the average World Cup game globally has the same viewership as the Super Bowl.
Okay, so that's whatever, but that's really good. Honestly, I think that's big steps in the right direction for the U.S.
Oh, we just hit a breaking news. Morocco will be without start forward Ismail Saibari for the World Cup quarterfinal. I don't know if that's the guy you were talking about or not, but Saibari.
No, I don't think so.
Okay, so yeah, the Battle of Paris.
No, yeah, Saibari is really good though. I've seen him play in these games. But I wonder why.
I mean, just people get injured and stuff.
Well, yeah, but I wonder. I'm just mean what injury?
Probably injured, right?
Yeah, I'm saying I was wondering what injury.
Oh, didn't say on this one. Did not say. But wow, very exciting game today.
Yeah,
very exciting games coming up. Yeah, it feels like we're already starting to have to run a little bit short on this because
I know, because we got into the World Cup and there was
so much
pages of things that we needed to talk about, like 6 games a day within the 6 games to preview, and I think we kind of just got used to that flow, and now we really don't have as many games anymore, which is kind of crazy to think about. But
I think we have 8 games left, right? We have 4 quarterfinals, 2 semifinals, and then 2, third place and finals. So 8 games left.
But like we said,
out of 120, I think
these games now hold so much more I don't want to say meaning, but low-key meaning. They're so much more meaningful and exciting, and things are if you go down 1-0, 10 minutes left, the energy is high, and that doesn't mean that you're going to lose. So I think that's the most exciting part because there's more edge to win.
Agreed. This is win or go home in a bigger and better way.
Yeah.
Question here from AI. Have you guys discussed the 25-minute break in the final match yet? So it was announced yesterday that Justin Bieber, Shakira, Madonna, and 4 other musical acts are going to do a Super Bowl style halftime show.
Yeah.
Which personally I think is a disgrace because every football, soccer match in the history of the world, especially every World Cup final in the history of the world, has a 15-minute half. And so now in order to have entertainment, Super Bowl style, we're going to have at least 25 minutes. I mean, there's so many acts. I don't know how they're just going to keep it to 25 minutes. Tell us for when you're playing, you are so used to the 15-minute half. How would you even prepare to Because obviously, like, you cool down over those 15 minutes. You go into the locker room,
Yeah.
you sit down, you know, catch your breath, you drink some water, maybe taking some nutrition, and then you warm up again. But I feel like almost doubling the length of the halftime could have some unexpected consequences because you're just not
Yeah.
used to it.
You're not used to it, and I think you're more prone to injury when you sit for 25 minutes, and I'm not saying you're sitting, but like you're breaking for 25 minutes because you get into a flow. Like people say the second half of a game is easier when you're running because you're in kind of in like flow state. Like you're just like moving and things feel normal, and like the beginning is you're kind of warming up, you're getting back into it, and you're having a 25-minute break. It's gonna completely destroy your legs because your body's gonna think, oh well, we're done now. No, you're not. You're actually not done at all. In fact, you might have like 60 more minutes left. So I don't know. I think that I like the idea behind it. I think the idea is good because when has like the World Cup been like so celebrated in the US, and now like people love halftime shows. I only watch Super Bowl for the halftime show. I'm not kidding. Like that's the only reason I watch it. And I'm thinking, yes, like it wasn't the coolest thing I've ever seen or like thought that it was the greatest idea, but like I like the meaning behind it, but the 25 minutes is stupid. They should do it before or after the game.
I feel like as much as I enjoy Super Bowl halftime shows, American football and soccer football are so different.
Yeah.
And I do think, to your
Fan
point,
bases are different.
we're going to have somebody like pull a muscle or something.
Yeah.
Because, think about it, guys. Like, oh, what is it about just waiting another 10, 15 minutes to start versus the way you're used to it? And I think it comes down to this, right? If your body is used to doing exercise for 105 minutes or 110 minutes, which is usually how long it takes from the start of the game, halftime, at the end of the game.
Mm-hmm.
And now for the final, you're going to have an extra 10, 15 minutes at the end. And for example, we've seen what happened with all the African teams pretty much after the 80th minute, right? Like they all kind of like fell off.
Yeah.
And if you do exercise, or if you run, or like, especially this is a very aerobic sport, right? It's not like football, like go, stop and go, stop and go, basketball, stop and go, stop and go. It's like go, 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 go. You can tell from running like long distance races, that last mile or two, it just feels a lot worse. And so if you think a average soccer player runs 6-10 minute miles on average during the game, having to run that extra mile with 10 minutes of time more between when you started exercising and when you're going to end it is a big difference.
Yeah.
I really hope it doesn't change the outcome of the game, but it totally can.
It can, but also they're both in the same boat, so it's like
but like for Justin Bieber,
yeah,
Shakira, I was like, I love
Justin Bieber, so I'm not gonna dock that.
But you can always like just catch a concert. To your point, it can be before.
He doesn't go on tour. But I agree. Like I think for a World Cup final, it's not very classy. I think it just looks bad on the US.
It's FIFA. It's this FIFA shit again, where it's like, what are we doing here?
Yeah.
Like they've made enough money.
I think it's obviously, they want viewership, but also they know that people see, Justin Bieber's headlining the World Cup final, like, I'm going to watch, And then, like, you get stuck watching the game, and maybe it's their idea behind bringing more attention to, like, the game itself, but I think it's stupid because we shouldn't have to do that. We should just, if people don't want to watch, don't make them watch.
Good product on the field, which, regardless of who plays the final, it's going to be a great game. You do not need Justin Bieber.
No.
Do that for, like, pickleball or something that nobody wants to watch. I love playing pickleball, but I hate watching it. It is a shame. I think, I hope that shit it's just because it was hosted in the US and people need that. But I hope that, the next World Cup is in Spain, Portugal, and Morocco. I really hope we don't
can't see them doing that.
I hope not.
I hope not. That'd be like stupid.
I hope not. And then another thing that I had for you, I saw this thing online. I think I actually even posted it on my Instagram, which was that the World Cup, once you're getting older, it really starts hitting you. You start doing the math and like, I'm 40, so maybe I have like 8-9 World Cups left. Like you really start discussing your mortality. And I think, on Monday after the Mexico loss, I was still kind of like, emotionally down and again, it's just a game, it's just a sport. Like my life doesn't change if Mexico wins a World Cup, but never makes it into a World Cup again. But you invest so much of it emotionally over a few days that you do think like differently.
Yeah.
It made me challenge a lot of my beliefs. And that tweet yesterday was like, man, like,
Yeah.
I have 10 World Cup left. Like, it makes me regret not going to Mexico. Like, I don't like regretting stuff, but I do wish I could.
That's hard.
But now there's a lot of talk about Mexico wanting to host the full World Cup in 2038.
Okay.
Which I will be 52 years old. God damn.
That's crazy.
Hopefully I have like a 10-year-old kid.
Yeah.
Like, that'll be great. That'll be nice.
But I don't know. Like, it's a lot of World Cups if you think about it. Basically, moral of the story: life is short, so enjoy the World Cup while you can, because you might not see another one, or you might. Life has their way of whatever, you know.
Wear the jersey, cheer for the team,
watch the games, enjoy them.
Justin Bieber's
sing Hallelujah, Justin Bieber.
Okay, let's say what would your like ultimate musical act if there was to be a like Super Bowl style halftime show at the next World Cup final? Obviously, this one has already been defined who's going to perform, but next World Cup final, who would you want as just one artist? No collaborations, no 22 different people on there.
Probably like Cody Johnson.
Who's that?
He's a country singer.
That would be your ultimate like.
I don't really have like an artist that I'm like, oh my gosh, like that's crazy. Like Justin Bieber, I love Justin Bieber. But he already had that at Coachella, so I feel like that was me at Coachella. But now I really don't have an artist that I'm like so obsessed with.
It's not the obsessed with. I can put up a show. Like I'm not obsessed with Coldplay, for example, but their concerts are like dopamine, endorphin central. Like 2.5 hours, you're just like vibing. You're like, holy shit, this is amazing.
I was thinking more about like what music I'd want to hear.
Okay.
But like concert
like show where people are like you were not born, but like Michael Jackson Super Bowl halftime like that.
Can I say Michael Jackson?
Well, he's dead.
Yeah, but
you're gonna bring back to life?
No, but I don't know, like that'd be like my dream, you know.
Your dream? Okay, fine, fair. Dream act from any period. Well, like Jesus. Imagine if Jesus came down and like if he came down in like the middle of like World Cup final.
I'm not even participating in this conversation.
Oh my God! Sophie really said Colby Johnson. Somebody's commenting. AI is commenting on it. I've never heard that name before, actually.
No, Cody Johnson.
Oh, Cody Johnson.
He's a country singer.
Not Colby. Yeah, I thought you were gonna say Taylor Swift.
I mean, yes, but I don't know. Like, it just wouldn't fit the vibe of a sports event. Like, I like her because, like, it's, like, been my separation as an athlete of, like, having Taylor Swift. Because it's, like, girl music. It's, like, not that it's just girls, but you know what I mean. I listen to it as, like, a difference to soccer. Like, if I have a soccer game, I'm not listening to Taylor Swift for. But, like, any other time, I'm listening to her. So I feel like if I'm at a sports event, I'd want something, like, that matches that vibe.
You don't think she's got like songs that
she does 100%, but people won't respect it, and I think that it kills the vibe when people aren't on the same level and same wavelength.
You know, one of the big things that happened in Mexico with this World Cup was how many girls, women, want to use the right word without being politically incorrect, but like how many women, girls, people who identify as female got into football because of the Mexican national team and how like the atmosphere was in Mexico. They started going like Las Fifas.
Yeah.
So I feel like somewhere like Taylor could bring a lot of that.
Yeah.
Like you as a dude, you're gonna watch it. It's like if you like NFL, you don't care who's in the middle of the game, right? Like
you're just gonna watch it. Yeah.
Bad Bunny was such a controversial pick for a lot of like Americans that did not want a Spanish-speaking native to be and especially with the type of lyrics that he has. Which are fun, but they are very adult. And that didn't stop those people from watching the game. They might have turned over to the Turning Point USA halftime show with Kid Rock, but they still watched the game. Yeah. So I do think this could be an opportunity for football to broaden its audience. So maybe it is Justin Bieber. Maybe it's not that wrong. Maybe it's just, I don't know. It conflicts with me even more than
I get it.
Than the refreshment breaks.
When I saw 25-minute in the chat, I was like, wait, 25-minute water break? Like, no, I didn't read it all the way. And then I was like, oh, okay, no, that makes sense. But yeah, I think we'll see how it goes. And if it goes poorly, I doubt they'll do it again. So I think it's trial and error. See how it is. I think if there's anywhere to do a halftime show with music, America probably is a good one, because Justin Bieber is like the face of the U.S. and they're hosting the World Cup. So
All right. I mean, Justin Bieber's Canadian.
yeah, but like I don't know, the face of like, I think a lot of the Bieber fever growing up was in the U.S.
Yeah, sure. I mean, obviously the U.S. drives pop culture.
Yeah.
Just like England did, like in the 70s and 80s.
Yeah.
All right, I have one last thing for you that I think you're really going to enjoy. And actually, I got this from Haaland's own Twitter.
Oh,
he
gosh.
said, if you're going to do something today, search my name on Google. Are you ready?
Yeah. Have you done it yet? Come on. He's such, like, there's no way.
Oh my God, there's some Norwegians.
How did he get that to happen?
Oh, it's awesome. I mean, it is so cool,
He's
guys.
such a diva.
I don't know if you saw that, but if you Google Erling Haaland, you can actually.
That would be my dream halftime show. He's so funny.
The man child. We're cheering for the man. I wanted to buy the shirt. They're completely sold out. I wish I had. Yeah, the man child.
He's actually such a meme.
He is such a meme. Gotta love him. All right. Well, I think that's it for today. Obviously, a lot of excitement coming up.
Make sure you watch the France-Morocco game because we'll be debriefing it tomorrow.
I want to hear what people think tomorrow of the game. I want people to be active on the chat. Maybe we
Yeah.
give away some collectibles.
Yeah.
We have still some jerseys left. The game is at 3 p.m. Eastern here in Boston. Boston, where France has played already in the World Cup, so it's good for them. And yeah, it'll be exciting to get football back.
Super
exciting. And we'll be back with you guys tomorrow in the Mevits football live stream, one of our last ones. It's making me sad to think about it.
Crazy.
But yeah, we'll leave you guys with the beautiful background noise of NYPD going crazy.
The thing is, I'm so unfazed by it. I told you
when the thing first got here, she's like, "Oh my God, I didn't sleep last night.
It drove me insane.
So much noise." I was like, "You'll get used to it." She's like, "No, ambulance is up." And now she's like,
because I'm like psycho about sleep. I'm like, I need it to be just like quiet.
Yeah, well, it's not New York.
No, but gotta love it.
Gotta love it.
All right, well, we'll see you guys tomorrow, and we're excited for all the things to talk about, all the games. I'm cheering for Morocco. I'm not mad whoever wins because truly my teams are out, so I'm just excited to watch good soccer.
Okay, all right.
I always feel bad though for the
France, special place in my heart.
Okay.
Very special place. I got engaged there, so.
Okay. Fair enough. Then I'll root for France then.
All right. I love it, France.
I'm a bandwagon fan.